is about you, and you are here. You're in recovery and you're here.
I'm a person in long-term recovery, and what that means for me is that I haven't used alcohol or drugs since May 15th of 2003. And let me tell you something. That's really important that I haven't used alcohol and drugs since 2003, but it's more important that I've been able to create a better life for myself, for my family, and ultimately my community. That's what recovery is all about. We need to show America what recovery is all about. We need to stop all the talk about what addiction is about and tell them what recovery is about. That's what we are here to do. Show recovery voices count. Celebrate recovery. Make sure that people understand that I'm not the person that I used to be when I was using. Right now, I'm a different person, that I've graduated, right? I'm a member of society, a productive member of society today.
That just motivates you more to keep going, because it's a lifelong process. After treatment, you have to live on life terms, and in living on life terms is what makes you a better person in society.
You're not by yourself. You have somebody else that's in the same situation you're in.
People can and do recover. You and I are proof of that. Sobriety works, treatment works, recovery works.
Millions of Americans suffer from addiction to drugs and alcohol. But the real tragedy is not the large number of people that wrestle with this problem. How many of these folks don't get the help they need because of shame, denial, lack of resources, and lack of understanding where help is available? Or perhaps, as we know, too many of them don't realize it's time for them to seek help. But everyone who is gathered here today to walk across our beautiful Brooklyn Bridge is living proof that the disease of addiction is fightable. And it's a fight that can be won, and you have defeated it.
Recovery to me is my life. Not only is it my life, but it's each and every one of your lives. It's about me helping you, you helping me.
What recovery means to me is that I am a mother, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother. In all generations, I have someone recovering from addiction. And as long as I live, if I can't get but one at a time, we're going to take one step at a time, and we're going to walk recovery one at a time.
Everywhere. We are everywhere. That cop who helped you when your car got stolen, the ER nurse who stitched you up, she's in recovery. The teacher who finally found a way to make math interesting for your kid, he's in recovery. And yes, that reporter who interviewed you and got the story right, he's in recovery too.
Well, you know what recovery's given me the ability to do? Rebuild my life again, create a better life for myself, regain my place in society. And when politicians and public policy makers find that out and understand that that's what's possible when they fund addiction treatment and recovery support services, they're going to keep doing that.
All right.
I'm happy to be here at the Rally for Recovery. It's really a day about rebirth and a day about the water washing off what was and standing in the hope and the newness of what today means for the Rally, what it means for recovery, what it means for the overall movement. Putting a face and a voice to the degradation and allowing everybody to grow up again as one big team. So it's a great day.
That's the way recovery is. Sometimes you just got to stick with it and stick with it and stick with it and stick with it.
We're here to give back, to give our voices, and remind people that recovery works.
It's better to be able to move state legislation when it hasn't happened to you, rather than waiting until it's your son, your daughter, your wife, your brother.
Your voice does count, and your face does count. If you show up and get involved in the process, you will make a difference. I've made a difference. Recovery counts, and it does happen, and you deserve it. So please, make some noise, people. Celebrate.